Hello and welcome to Meldrum Makerspace. Today I'm going to show you how I made a flower out of toilet paper rolls that I started collecting when the quarantine started a few months ago during all this COVID-19 craziness. I thought it would be a cute way to have a piece of art that I can use to remember this season of life when and if things ever go back to normal, or whatever that normal is. First, you have to start by taking off all the leftover toilet paper off the rolls. As you can see, my family did a pretty good job of using all the toilet paper on the rolls, but sometimes there's just a little bit left. I did find it was easier to rub it with my finger versus trying to scrape it off with my fingernail. I wonder, how many rolls of toilet paper do you go through each week? You then flatten the cleaned rolls and cut them into strips, thick or thin, depending on the look you want for your project. Now you get to paint. For my paint palette, I like to use a plate from my kitchen and cover it in tin foil. It makes cleanup a breeze. If you want a little less painting mess on your hands, then you can paint the rolls before you cut them. You will just have to wait until they are completely dry, so it would make this project take a little bit longer. This is not a close-up detail project, so one coat was plenty to cover the toilet paper rolls. Do make sure you paint the thin sides that will be facing out though. For this project, I painted 5 petals and 2 leaves. After I finished painting, I grabbed a 5x7 canvas panel and started laying out my design. I did make sure to tap the edges of the petals to my workspace to make sure there wasn't any wet paint that would mark up my canvas. As you can see though, I still got some on it. Once I knew where I wanted each petal or leaf, I spread some glue on my paint palette and then dipped in my edges and placed them on the canvas, repositioning as needed. Once I got down to my leaves, I marked where they would be placed and then painted in the stem using a thin brush. Just freehand it. You can't mess up a line too bad. To finish up my project, I decided to glue on a white button right in the center of my flower. And there you go, a beautiful flower made out of toilet paper rolls to remember the toilet paper hoarding of 2020.